Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Right now on News 4, an alarming situation at an elementary school today. A student says someone tried to grab her as she walked to school this morning.
And a woman is talking about the moment she found a 3-year-old sleeping in his car seat on the side of the road.
Also tonight, a $17 million investment and hundreds of jobs, the latest business to move into the upstate.
First, though, let's take a check on weather. Take a look at these pictures. Hail in Spartanburg. There have been storm watches and warnings all day. This is the result of that.
Can you believe the size of this? The hail has caused some damage to homes and cars alike. Chief Meteorologist John Cesarus joins us live and local on the road in Brevard with more on these storms. John?
Yeah, you know, Michael and Carol, we've been watching these storms very isolated in nature all afternoon long. Since really about 1 o'clock this afternoon, both Chris Justice and I have been in the Weather Center. So even though I'm live here for the White Squirrel Festival in Brevard in Transylvania County, we've been watching these storms by the second and keeping you updated. Let's take a look and see the latest right now. Some pretty strong storms still rumbling through east central part of Spartanburg County where the warning continues. These are severe thunderstorm watch boxes which continue until 9 o'clock this evening. That means weather conditions remain favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms producing large hail and damaging winds. And you can see we have some strong thunderstorms in east central part of Spartanburg County, moving through northern Union County, central and southern Cherokee counties, all the way over to York County. And it's been a series of storms moving over the same area over and over again. And these storms have had a history of producing large hail, anywhere from dime size to golf ball size to tennis ball size hail for you folks and more in Spartanburg County. Unbelievable. It just sucks up all the moisture and all the instability across the entire area. So those are the warnings only for right now. We'll keep you updated throughout the newscast, and we'll talk more about the festival here in Brevard coming up a little bit later on. Now back to you, Carol and Michael.
All right, John, thank you very much. And News 4's Liz Loheis is joining us now on the phone. She is in Spartanburg County, where the hail came down pretty hard.
Liz, we usually don't get tennis ball size hail here. How do things look over there?
Michael and Carol, I can tell you right now I'm actually holding 2 golf ball sized pieces of hail right now. Some neighborhood had shown me they have this whole cooler of the hail that they collected. It is gigantic. They say they were not expecting this. This particular neighborhood that I'm in and more right now, people have damage to their cars, their windows. There's going to be a lot of cleanup now that this has come. They said this just came and went within just a matter of minutes. And I can't wait to show you some of the pictures and video that we have tonight at 11 because you'll see just how crazy this hail really is.
Well, we are seeing some video right now, Liz, and that does look like pretty substantial hail. Now, you said that this came and went fairly quickly. What are we talking, a matter of a minute or two?
Yeah, the one woman said that she was in the shower, and when she came outside, she saw the hail on the ground. Other people who said that they were working outside, it just came and went in a few minutes. It was this man was telling me how it was hitting him in the ankles and the calves, and it just felt like golf balls were hitting him all over his body. So it was not only damaging, but painful as well.
We're looking at some of that tennis ball size hail right now. Liz, have you seen any damage to cars?
Yep, Michael, I actually just talked to a woman who showed me her windshield is completely cracked from some of the damage that this has caused, and the car was just outside. Like you said, this happened in a few minutes, and so much damage, and people are now in cleanup mode.
Well, when you said that it was that big, it's not just dings or dents on a car. A lot of times that's broken glass as well. Liz Loheis, thank you, and we'll look for an update on her story at 11 o'clock tonight.
Phenomenal and severe storms this morning damaged some homes in Buncombe County. This is the Riceville area of Buncombe County you're going to see coming up here. Sky 4 found a tree lying across the back patio of this home. Take a close look here. The tree also damaged the roof, apparently. You can see the tarp there. Sky 4 also found some snapped treetops and damage to other neighborhood fences.
Breaking news now out of Greenville. Police are looking for this man. Investigators say Daryl Johnson is wanted in connection with an attempted murder of a police officer. This stems from the Shemwood incident a few days ago. A police officer was seriously hurt when he approached a car and the driver put the vehicle in reverse, hitting the officer. Anyone with information on Johnson is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 23 Crime. Police do say do not try to apprehend him. Call them instead.
Police tell us they are looking for the man who tried to kidnap a young girl on her way to school this morning. The child tells police she was walking to Sterling School. She's a 5th grader there. Officers say she told him a man in a white pickup truck tried to grab her around 7 o'clock this morning. They say she ran to several teachers there on campus. They called the police. The student managed to give a minimal description to the investigators, and police say they're still trying to piece together exactly what happened. But they say from what they understand, the child did the right thing.
That's what we encourage everybody that does walk to school is if you're approached by anybody to, first of all, ignore them and don't approach a car if you're asked to. And if you can, make a lot of noise and scream.
Parents were notified about what happened here.
Today we talked to the woman who found a car seat that had a kidnapped child inside. Authorities say the child had been in the back of a stolen SUV.
Now, the woman who found him didn't know at the time, but authorities were desperately looking for that child. WYFF News 4's Gabrielle Komorowski is here with the story. Gabby, the search for the child was breaking news last Friday, of course, right?
That's right. The search for the boy began after his mother left the child in her SUV and went into a bakery in Greenville County. While she was in the store, deputies say a man got into her SUV and took off. About an hour later, authorities found that SUV in Easley, but the boy was still missing.
Something told me to come this way.
Last Friday, Erin Kennedy took Rivercrest Drive in Taylor's to get to the grocery store.
This road is not, to my knowledge, traveled very much.
As she drove past this house, she says she spotted something in these rocks.
And it was just a dark car seat with dark clothing and 2 white little feet with socks on.
So she got out of her car and realized it was a child, almost entirely covered up by a jacket. She called 911.
He hasn't moved since I've gotten here, and I can't even see his face. I'm afraid to go over to him.
My heart was going 100 miles an hour.
As she was on the phone with dispatchers, Erin says the boy began to move.
He asked for mommy right away, and I picked him up and just coddled him until someone came. And
she had no idea this was the same child police had been searching for hours.
I don't know how long he had sat here and how much longer he would have sat here. And if he would have gotten out of the car seat, he could have wandered anywhere.
Deputies still don't know why the boy was left in this quiet community, but he was safe.
God does have a way for us to do things, and you know, I give it to him. He was looking out for me and that little boy that day.
The man police say stole the car was found and arrested. Perry Anthony faces a list of charges including kidnapping, grand larceny, and trespassing. The boy's mother, Edith Eldorado, was arrested and charged with cruelty to children. Investigators say it was because she left the child in the car unattended. And we do have more of that 911 call on our website, WYFF4.com. Carol.
Gabrielle, thank you. We do have some breaking news. We have just received word of a death investigation in Greenville County. The sheriff's office tells us they got a 911 call to 214 Nick's Circle, and they apparently found a woman dead inside the house.
They say there is trauma on the body. Again, this was just handed to us. Investigators have responded to the scene. They're treating it as a homicide. Investigators very early on in this investigation, and they do ask if you know anything about this. 214 Nick's Circle, again, a woman found dead there. Call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. They're at 23 Crime.
MUSC is temporarily ending its adult heart transplant program. It's the only hospital in South Carolina that performs adult heart transplants. Now, the program shutdown is voluntary. Officials say a patient recently died because of a weak organ. A statement was released saying yesterday, we will not perform any adult heart transplants until we have finished a top-to-bottom investigation with the help of United Network for Organ Sharing, end quote. UNOS is coming to Charleston next week to help in that investigation. Doctors here in the upstate are confident MUSC will find and correct the problem.
I think we've had a great working relationship with Charleston, with MUSC, and they even have one of their heart failure specialists come up to Greenville once a month and see patients in the upstate itself, which is a huge help to our patients. And you know, I'm confident that we're going to continue this great relationship that we have.
Now, according to officials at LifePoint, each transplant center has a waiting list where patients in need are registered. Patients in need of a transplant can multi-list and have their names on lists at more than one transplant center. The two closest transplant centers are in Charlotte and Atlanta. MUSC officials hope to have the program up and running again by midsummer.
Some big news out of Anderson County today. 250 new jobs are coming to the county. Anderson County officials announced this afternoon that Ireland-based E&I Engineering Limited is going to open its first U.S. operation there. It's a $17 million investment. The company is a provider of switchgear and power distribution solutions in the UK and in Europe.
6 years ago, we expanded onto the Middle East, We started a facility there. So to move to the US, it's a natural progression for us. We don't want to stop at one facility. We want to grow and create more employment.
Now, the company has bought the vacant 50,000 square foot Supreme facility on Harris Bridge Road there in Anderson County, and they will make that equipment at this Anderson County facility.